Sal, tell us a bit about yourself.
I did my basic education from the National Autonomous University of Mexico. I travel a lot, but then I decided to do a master's in family therapy in a very well-reputed university in Mexico. And then years later, the university invited me to do a doctoral degree. I will always ask myself, thinking in my possibilities of learning many things and making a lot of money and all those things, why I hadn't been born in an affluent society, why I hadn't been born in the US or the UK or Germany. But then the response was very clear. You were born in a place where you're needed. I had two big challenges. The first was to get an education so I could be useful. But the second quest was that I had observed that most of those people who get an education never come back to serve the poor. You see, once they realized that their profession gives them all the pleasures in life, all the fame they want, they forget about their initial commitments. They lose their ability to see the need, they lose their hearts to feel the need, and they just forget. And there's where God had to work again in me and bring me back. But since the very beginning in my life, I was always praying, God, don't let me forget that I promised to serve you. Don't let me forget that. When I was young, I thought that following Jesus would mean to leave many things behind. Leave my dreams of being a psychologist, an important psychologist, or making a contribution in the field of psychology. Living my dreams of having a nice house and a good way of living, or losing my friends who were making money, or really getting away from what people would consider a normal life for a professional, or even a Christian professional. I don't have any wanting. God has given me every dream I have. The only dream I could have is to live longer, to do more of this. Yeah. I'm very fulfilled, very excited about the good decisions I made. I can still be a psychologist. I didn't have to stop being that. Quite the contrary. The challenges in the ministry made me, or prompted me, to study more my Bible and to study more psychology and to try to be a better professional to serve.
Imagine you met yourself when you were a young 20-year-old, you've just graduated, you're beginning your career. What advice would you give yourself?
Three things. First, don't forget what you promised God. You promised to serve Him. Second, find a wife with a common vocation. Somebody who will be your partner or even would pull you into mission if necessary. And thirdly, stay obedient, stay pure. Don't let the world pollute you, contaminate you.